Are you guys liberal or conservative?
In a world where conversations about identity, politics, and societal issues often spiral into chaos, join us as we dive into the depths of these heated debates. From the complexities of gender identity to the nuances of reproductive justice, we're here to unpack the real discussions behind the noise.
I have a friend who has a trans kid. He's explained that, my child from a very young age consistently said, I am a girl, never changed their mind. And so the humane thing and the thing that he felt was good to do as a parent was to embrace that choice. I shouldn't even phrase it as a choice, embrace that identity.
But it is a choice, right? You're choosing to add hormones to a child's body.
It's a choice it's a choice on the part of the parent.
Okay, but if that's who they are, if they think that they're a girl, why do you have to give them hormones to make them more of a girl?
Because I'm sorry, can you expand on the question?
It's a simple question. If the child thinks it's a girl, let it be a girl. Why are you adding hormones? You're choosing to inject things into this child's body on a regular basis that are going to radically affect the physical development of their body.
Yeah.
And you're saying that this isn't a choice. Well, it's definitely a choice to do that.
Let's be honest. Those parents didn't begin with a trans child. They had a child in a state of exploration, and they shaped that exploration into a trans identity.
Trump or Kamala?
Kamala.
How come?
Because she's brat.
What does that mean?
Google it.
No, but you're right here. I'm asking you.
A brat is a girl who's a little bit messy. She likes to party.
So only because she's a woman, basically? Or what?
I think she has actually really good policies. I think Kamala would actually make this country a better place, whereas I think Trump would make a lot of people sad. Have you seen his 2024 agenda thing?
2024 agenda?
Yeah, he came out with a...
You mean Project 2025? Yeah, he said he doesn't associate with that at all.
Trump makes people sad, whereas Kamala's a brat. Yes, we've entered the land of political analysis via TikTok slang. Who needs actual arguments when you've got buzzwords?
I also want to say that one of my best friends is trans, and I would say that she's more of a woman than I am. I think that women define themselves by multiple things, not just their sex organs. If somebody asked me who I was as a woman, I would not say I have a vagina.
Totally fair. See, no, I think you said something smart. So you said that person is more of a woman than you are. Therefore, you're grading off a definition of something accomplishes womanhood. What is that?
I think well, that's the thing too, and I do think that gets a little complicated, right? Because there are social norms for a gender, but I do think we try to break that, right?
No, for sure, but you said that specific friend is more of a woman than you are. Why?
I think she's a better person than me. I think she lives
women are
life.
better people?
She's a better woman than I am. I'm not saying women are better people.
But what makes a woman a woman? Because you said she's more of a woman than you are, so I want to know what that definition is.
Right, okay. I'm gonna let somebody else go. Thank you.
The Wokie Olympics, more of a woman than me. But when asked for the definition, it's complicated. Classic. And just like that, the mic gets passed when things get too real. Nice move.
So let's say you own a pencil factory, I'm a worker in that pencil factory. You can have all the machinery, you can buy all the raw materials you want, but without me, and presumably many others like me, to assemble the pencils, all you would have is a pile of wood, yellow paint, graphite, rubber, and aluminum.
Okay.
That would be worth, and that is worth less than the pencil when you try and sell it. And yet, all of that value added by labor, apart from the wages that you give me, which if we're being honest, there is a major power imbalance in our ability to negotiate that.
If all that putting the pencil together requires is basic use of your prefrontal cortex, then yes, your labor is alienable at lower rates than if you are a doctor. That's not the fault of the person who owns the machinery.
But if you didn't have workers like me and your pencil factory and you were just one man.
But I have millions of people who are willing to do that voluntarily for.
Socialists really know how to drain your energy. It's like they want everything handed to them. If they could, they'd probably make crowdfunding their primary paycheck.
Things I always make my hearing friends do is stand to the left of me. Because I'm deaf in my right ear and hard of hearing in my left ear, I hate whenever my friends stand to the right side of me and I have to look over to the right and break my neck while trying to hear. And because my hearing friends always forget, I have to train them to stop doing that. What I do when my hearing friends stand to the right of me, I will literally stop talking, fold my arms, and stare at them forever until they realize their mistake, because they can't keep doing that. And I get that people will forget, but what do you want me to do? I can't have a...
Well, aren't you just a beacon of positivity, making every moment brighter and filled with joy?
So, to quick questions. First one is, do you believe in the First Amendment and freedom of speech? Just because it's critical to the next question.
Well, it's probably leading the questioner, but you bring it on. Yeah, I believe in the First Amendment.
Yeah, I just assumed so. And the second question is, do you believe CRT should be banned in states because of that? Obviously, banning speech is a very risky thing to do.
I know exactly where your question's coming from. Do you think we should teach eugenics in schools?
No.
Okay, so that would be banning speech, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so bad ideas should be banned and not taught to kids.
Straightforward and simple. Plus, the guy took it all in stride.
If the only way to ban abortion forever would be to bring back slavery, would you do it?
No.
No?
No. I wouldn't bring back slavery to try to limit murder. No.
Okay.
What kind of outrageous question is that, by the way?
I'm just curious. Just yes or no?
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
Say that again. Ask that again.
If the only way to limit human suffering is to ban abortion, would you ban abortion?
No.
It was an honest answer.
Okay.
It was an honest answer.
Yeah.
Okay. I could tell you've thought deeply about this topic.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Great.
So bring back slavery to ban abortion? Brilliant logic. Nothing like absurd hypotheticals to spark a meaningful debate.
Believe in reparations for people.
So I, white man, have to play for black people. Why?
That's a really selfish thing you said.
Hold on. Why should I have...
That's a really non-empathetic thing to
Wait,
say.
why should I have empathy for a race? How is it the white man's fault that black men started to abandon the women?
It's a bigger problem.
No, blacks need to take responsibility for the women that they impregnate. America got less racist and the blacks got poorer because we started to subsidize single motherhood and pandering to blacks, saying you do not need to stay around with the women you impregnate.
So you feel like us as a society has pandered?
Of course we pandered to blacks. They're in every TV commercial. They get more privileges to come into society. They come into every college on preferential with lower test scores. You can't ever say anything negative, and yet we have to hear about how racist we are. How about you take responsibility for your own actions instead of blaming the white man?
I have to say, sir, you are a very good shock debater.
A shock debater thrives on stirring the pot with bold claims. But what do you call someone who spews jargon without a clue?
Reproductive justice is economic justice, close quote. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Okay. That's not true for the baby, is it?
Well, first of all, I would refer to a fetus, not
Yeah,
a baby.
but that's, well, a fetus. I refer to it as a baby. That's not true for the baby, is it?
The evidence that I presented to you, Senator Kennedy, was evidence about measurable effects on the lives of women, families,
Right, I got that part, but that's not true for the baby, is it? There is no economic justice for the baby because the baby's dead, right?
I wouldn't refer, I don't really know how to answer your question. I would refer to
Was the baby
fetus.
dead or alive?
We're referring to a fetus.
Okay, is the fetus dead or alive after an abortion?
The fetus would be dead after an abortion.
Reproductive justice as economic justice? Sure, unless we're talking about the baby, dead babies don't need justice. And here we go with the fetus versus baby debate. Classic deflection. Thanks for joining us on this journey of thought-provoking discussions. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your insights in the comments. Let's keep the conversation alive.